Alrighty, folks. Hello and welcome to Watkins Glen. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John_A_Theodore, recorded version of this broadcast. I just said it wrong. I am in so autopilot with the intro. My name is John Theodore, streaming live at twitch.tv/John Theodore Live, the new name of the channel. I'm going to need, actually, chat, do that. Bonk me. Just type bonk. Bonk me in chat every time I mess up the channel name until I start getting it right. Fantastic. You can watch my recorded videos at youtube.com/John Theodore. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in, however you are. Boy, are we off to a fun start tonight. We're going to be racing at Watkins Glen in the number 2 Podium Esports Chevrolet Monte Carlo. I am working on getting some new schemes and things like that in. I actually have a really exciting one. I'm going to be doing a car for a Red Circle, which is a charitable organization in St. Louis that focuses on educating youth in North St. Louis County, so more to come on that. But for right now, I thought I'd take a stab at doing, since the Podium Esports logos were added last year into the just iRacing paint booth, I thought I'd take a stab at just seeing what I could create using the iRacing paint booth. And I think I came up with something that looks pretty fun, so we're going to be running this tonight. And this will probably be the scheme that stays on the car until I get the paint scheme for a Red Circle finalized. So, yeah. Gonna be, you know, kind of like, I started doing the channel growth stuff, and I've been uploading, and keeping up with doing one video to YouTube every day this month. I think the results of that are going to be interesting, but we're going to be focused on doing some more things. I'm going to try to lean in a little bit on some best practices and see if we can get this channel to grow. So, updating the Twitch name to something that is easier to type and say was one of those things. So, John Theodore Live. I was trying to decide between John Theodore TV and John Theodore Live. John Theodore Live was what I landed on, again, because the Twitch channel is where you go for my live content, and the YouTube channel is where you go for my not live content. So if you want to see John Theodore Live, you go to twitch.tv/John Theodore Live. It makes sense. But yeah, so there are changes coming. The way that I like to do changes and updates to the channel is kind of pick one thing, do it one thing at a time. That way it keeps it manageable. And I don't stress myself out with it. Again, this is all supposed to be fun. We try to keep it mostly light and fun here. We try to focus on having a good time. Especially on Road Racing Wednesdays. Road Racing Wednesdays is about fun and learning. 115.3. So yeah, chat's gonna bonk me every time I mess up and say my old channel name. And we'll get through this together, guys. It's gonna be okay. Alright. That's because I don't have a command set up to add a command. But it's fine. We're starting fourth.
All right, fellas, nice and smooth here today. Let's go out and have ourselves some fun. Left side on the restart.
Good luck, everyone.
The road is
Pledge
closed.
is still the same, though. I pledge to be a good sport, whether I win or lose. You know what? I'm going to go back to Race Crown. Thank you for reminding me of this. I need to go update the MooBot.
Good to see you, John
So,
Theodore.
MooBot
I
commands
think the
won't
last
be
time
working.
I saw you, we did a Legends race at Silverstone.
Oh man, that has been a minute. Yeah, good to see you again, man. Let's have a good one tonight. I pledge to be a good sport whether I win or lose.
Streams. I'll be checking this one out once it's over.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. New Twitch title, by the way. It's John Theodore Live now, not John_A_Theodore. I need to update that, too. Just remembering all the things.
Are you still on YouTube?
Yes, sir. YouTube has not changed.
Woohoo!
I pledge to be a good sport whether I win or lose, to know that people online are real people and my words have real impact, to set a positive example with my behavior, to speak up against discrimination, hate speech, harassment, and abuse, to show integrity behind the rules, my opponents and my teammates, to stop, listen, and reassess if I'm told that words or actions are harmful, and to respect others even if their sincere opinions are different from my own.
I'll be pitting around lap 12. The tires seem to go pretty bad in this thing. The last race, I got beat by a guy who didn't pit, but I'm not comfortable driving around on ice tires, so just be prepared. You'll have to pit in this one, probably around lap 12 or 13.
I won't be pitting.
You have 2 additional sets.
I'm fine with driving around on ice tires. They wear, and then they're fine.
It might have been a shorter layout.
Wait.
This is the shortest layout.
White flag. I do like that, Yummy. I agree. I've made that one as well.
Sorry, I mean it might have been a longer layout. That's mean it might have been more laps.
That's true.
Or fewer laps.
The white flag, the last true and official
surprised it's as short as it
flag
is, like,
of
again,
the
last race I did
Confederate States of America.
was Silverstone, and that was 25 laps, I think, on the
Louise, how you
circuit.
doing? Welcome.
Really? Was it an official race or not?
Yep, we're starting right now.
Really John
Pace lap, and we're going to get racing here. We qualified 4th.
Yeah, 25 laps around that track is long in any car. Let alone these big boats.
3 guys qualified in the 114s, which is I'm a full second off of them. We're going to try to keep up with them and see how we do.
They give you the runoff area, but they don't let you use it.
What wheel am I using? I'm using the Fanatec CSL DD. I apologize that all of my commands are not working because I forgot to change the channel reference on the MooBot. I will fix that tonight.
Yeah, I haven't tried it. I haven't needed to, but I'm sure that there's time to be gained by doing that.
But yeah,
Probably I'll just get 2 wheels.
It's going to take a while. I'm going to have to go find. I have had the same Twitch channel name for.
Yeah, better go ride wide.
I don't know,
turn it around.
3 or 4 years at this point. So.
I can't wait till I switch to the.
My reason for making the change, I think, is sound logic, but it's going to take a minute for me to.
Yeah, you can use some of the racetrack.
Go back
on
through
the other courses, you can't use any of it.
Everything and alter all of the references to the old channel.
No for sausage.
Right. I went through the long hair and the beard period with the back then as well.
Yeah, speaking of that, anybody doing the rollover 424?
G Benson with the sub, 43 months. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Oh, this is interesting. I bet all of the sub streaks are going to get reset because I renamed the channel.
So that should be fun, hopefully.
That's crazy. This is a fun little thing. Like I have the last time I changed my channel name, I was still, I don't know, like a 2 or 3 viewer per stream channel. So I wasn't even affiliate yet. I haven't been through all of
Everyone try and keep it clean the first corner. Last race I did.
Stuff that happens when you
break early,
change your channel name.
Yellow stoplight thing on the left.
This is going to be a good learning experience for all of us. We're going to do it together, guys.
You can go buck wild, but first lap you want to take it easy.
Get through it. It's going to be okay. Monday. I was running 7th in the Road to Glory race, and then messed up braking and got hit and ended up finishing 13th out of 15. I'm 1 point below the cut line. Watkins Glen went well enough. I think I finished 8th in that one after starting 14th, so that was solid.
Pace cars off. Have a great day. Green flag.
Clean start here. That's good. Yeah, let's just get a clean start here, please, guys. No whammies on turn 1. There we go. Dustin's just going to run away from us here. If we can keep in contact with him, though, we're going to get past him when he pits. He said he's pitting on lap 12. Our plan is to not pit. So if we can stay in contact with him, get past these other two, because we don't know what their plan is, we might do all right here. It's amazing how much better I drive if I've done some practice or a race and then at least just take, you know, have a night in between and then hop back into the car. I just improve so much when I hop in the next day. It's crazy. The way that the human brain works. I love science. I love, like, learning stuff about how things work. So, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking blast.
Like, really getting first-hand experience with the way that your brain uses sleep to process and internalize information through iRacing has been really cool. You can't deny the results when you experience it firsthand. So we're not doing that
Steven, I'll give you
second
left side
corner
here.
in the S's. We're losing a little time there, I'm noticing.
Thank you.
Oop, overdrove that a little bit. But we're actually going to get a better exit as a result. Can swing out and use that runoff there. Yeah, Louise, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'll go out and practice, and I'll hit an absolute wall. I will just, you know, I'll get to a certain point, and I won't be able to get any faster. Additional practice from that point on just starts getting frustrating. I will go to sleep, come back the next day, and, you know, like on a track like this, I'll pick up another second. Like a full second over what I was running. Or on oval where the difference is a little bit, I'll pick up a tenth or two versus what I was running on the previous day. Practicing the day before a race, it's amazing how much better I'll run if I practice the day before a race rather than, you know, even if I get an hour of practice in advance of a race, if I didn't practice the day before, it'll be a massive difference. Now, I'll still usually need at least a little bit of time to warm up. But, you know, that's just me. So Kurt Clapper is right on Nick Maguire's bumper here. Pressuring him big time for second as we come out of the S's. He might actually try to make a dive going down into turn 5, and he is. So those two, he decided to back out of that. That's a tough braking zone to try to turn into a passing zone. You can do it, but it can be a bit risky. Turn 1 and turn, whatever that was there, turn 6 tend to be the favored passing zones here. Dustin's walked out to a 2-second lead here. That right there, you can walk all the way over the curb. You can't do that on the exit of 1, but you can do it on the exit of 5. And if you use that runoff, there's a good bit of space to get. I think I can see why Dustin is not going to be able to run the full race. He is locking up that right front every single time without fail that he goes into turn 6. Dustin, when you watch this back, first off, hi buddy. I'm glad you're watching my video. Secondly, I think you're gonna agree with my assessment of what I just said right there. You could absolutely run this track for 25 laps without needing to pit. Now, new tires are going to make a big difference when he first puts them on, but the tires level out pretty quick. It's not like the radial tires on modern NASCAR cars. These bias ply tires, the way that they work, at least in iRacing, is that they fall off pretty steadily for your first handful of laps, and then they kind of plateau out, and they don't fall off again until you get down into like the 20% wear range. Temperature matters a lot though, so if you get them overheated, you can make them really mad. But if you recognize that you've overheated them and back it up and cool them back off, you can get speed back and into the tires that they had lost due to that heat loss, or to the heat increase. So it's just one of those things, if you understand that's unique with these cars,
Why even bother fucking
with
turning
the
if car just goes
street
straight?
stocks. And I think that's it. I don't know if there are any, do you guys know of any other cars that run the bias ply tires on the oval side or on iRacing at all? I know that these cars in the street stocks run bias plies. I don't know what else runs the bias ply tire. These cars are from 1987, Louise. So yeah, that guy running the Blockbuster ad is definitely a reference to the time period that these cars ran originally. It's a throwback paint scheme for throwback race cars. But you could run the Blockbuster ad on a new car too if you wanted to. It would just be a throwback to a company that doesn't exist anymore. There was never a blockbuster car in NASCAR even at this time, though. That is a purely fictionalized paint scheme, but one that I think is pretty cool, and it looks really good. Now, that Miller High Life car that's up in front of him, that is absolutely a paint scheme that was run in NASCAR in 1987 and 1988. I think it was run in Actually, no, it wasn't run in 1987. It was only run in 1988. 1988 was when they went from the red and white Miller car to the Miller High Life gold and white car. So yeah, that paint scheme up there is actually from 1988. And then the Kodak car, that one, I think that flavor of the Kodak car is actually from the early 90s. The one that's leading up there. It was Bobby Allison's car. It was also Dick Trickle's car and Bobby Hillen's car. Yep, there was a Hollywood video scheme. That was run by Ricky Craven, I believe. It was a number 58 Ford Taurus, so that was in 1998 or 99. So yeah, the only difference on those High Life cars was the numbers. So given that, you know, that's got the number 6 on it because of iRacing, I actually couldn't tell you if that's a Bobby Allison car, a Dick Trickle car, or a Bobby Hillen car, unless he's got the number or the name on the roof above the driver window. Then you could tell whose it was, or whose it is. Most likely it's a Bobby Allison car. Bobby Allison was definitely the biggest name to run a Miller High Life car. Oh, is it? Is Dick Trickle's name, old Richard Trickle, his name is it censored by Twitch? Yep, that doesn't surprise me, and that makes sense. Well, I mean, he never went by Richard. He went by Dick.
Yep.
That was his name. But yeah, bless his soul, man. It's been years now since we lost him. Nine years. We all go eventually, but hopefully we don't go the way that he went. I don't know if any of us had any idea that he was battling the demons that he was battling.
Thanks, 22.
After his racing career.
Left side, clear.
Exactly, yeah. At this point, most folks know the name, but they don't know much about his story. He had I don't think he ever won a race in NASCAR, but he had a long career racing in NASCAR's top series, which is, in my opinion, a very successful motor racing career in and of itself. Yep, Cole Trickle, which they definitely,
Thank you.
when they made the movie Days of Thunder, they definitely borrowed that last name from Dick Trickle, clearly. Like, that was
Leaders off pit road.
obvious reference. 1,200 race wins in all their series. Holy cow. Yeah, like I said, very successful motor racing
Keep it
career.
up.
And, you know, generally, as I always understood it, was pretty universally adored by the fans, too. Yeah, NASCAR wasn't promoted in the UK. I don't even know how much awareness. I'm sure that there were, like, racing fans in the UK knew of NASCAR's existence back in the 1980s. But outside of race fans, I'm not sure how much international awareness there was of NASCAR back then without the internet. And NASCAR was a much smaller in terms of, like, you know, size, influence, and stuff back in the 80s. I don't know how much exposure it would have had internationally back then. Did not catch that
when we get to turn one, all
11 car coming out of the pits
You can just pass me on the inside.
at the best time for sure.
Thank you much.
Lane 22.
I would say NASCAR probably gets more international attention now, though.
Thanks, man.
Like, it's established itself
6
as
p.m. coming by
being
inside.
a top-level motorsport. But yeah, it probably doesn't get, like, again, outside of when major events happen in NASCAR, it probably still doesn't get mentioned all that much internationally. It tends to be pretty much just a strictly American motorsport. Or North American. You know, only races in North America, so. That definitely has an adverse impact on its ability, on the ability of NASCAR to penetrate into international markets. Oh, it does get broadcast there? And do they show it live, Morphe? In the UK now? Because I know that didn't used to be the case. That's pretty cool. Where are you at, IHG? What part of the world do you hail from?
Go and see what you can get it.
I don't know that we've ever had that discussion. No presenters, just live video. Interesting. Do they use the, like, do you hear the NASCAR presenters? Like, does it just use the same, like, the NBC sports broadcasters or Fox Sports broadcasters? Belgium. Right on, man. I love when I have international viewers. I love that. It's fun for me. I have been to Belgium once in my life, but it was just the airport, I think, while we were, we went through Belgium on our way to...
Thank you, 5.
I actually don't remember if we were going to just Greece on that trip, or if there were other stops on that trip. I think that that was one of the ones that I did when I was younger, when we were doing other stops in Europe. Now we ended up finding family in Greece, and now we tend to just go to Greece and primarily focus on visiting family rather than seeing sites. That was a good lap, that last lap. Gained on both the guys who were in front of me. But lost 0.4 of a second to the 2 guys who were right behind me, so it wasn't that great of a lap. Let's see if we can run these 2 down. That was good for us. I wonder if I shouldn't be downshifting to second there. I wonder if I'm costing myself time by doing that. It's definitely not as tight of a turn as turn 1, which is the only other one where I'm going down to second. So that might not be helping me. Definitely slipped a little bit in turn 1 right there. That did cost us some time for sure. Oh, he's off. He just slid right off the track. We did that on Monday. It much more spectacular fashion. We had a big old slide off, a big off track on Monday. All right, let's try this. Let's just see. Yeah, I don't need to go down to second gear in that corner. That actually felt better. See? Active learning. Be paying attention when you're driving to what's going on. That's how you learn stuff and get faster. Second corner in the S's, I'm still not making that as clean as these 2 that I'm following, for sure.
Go ahead, Steve.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Kurt.
Thank you.
Left side.
Now I will go down to second gear here because we're making it a shorter corner.
Clear, clear, clear.
Thank you.
On the left side. Clear, 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 clear.
Try my best to pressure him here. I want to get by him so that I have some time to go try to run down Kurt. Got these 2 lapped cars to contend with as well. Colt 45 car. That's pretty awesome. That's fun.
Left side.
Like that, eh?
All clear. Left
No,
side.
thank you.
Go ahead, John.
Clear if you need it.
Thank you for that. Thanks.
Left side, Dustin.
Thank you, sir.
We got someone who has caught us from behind, the 7 car. Is right on our bumper now, though, so
Good, baby. 5 to go.
this is no longer just a race where I've got no one out back behind me to worry about. I've got these 2. I've got someone on my bumper now, in addition to trying to catch the 2 in front of me, so... Oh man, he just ate me up through the S's.
Right side.
And I have to let him
Go
go.
there.
He just didn't
Clear,
even give me a
clear.
choice. It's not even letting him go. He just took it. So I really need to adjust through the S's. I can't be giving up that much time through there. My current, well, now that he's in front of me, let's try to learn from him. Let's see what line he's using. And we can learn something. There it is. Yeah, I thought that was what it was. Stay right on exit, get a better entry into the second S. Man, we got creamed though coming out of the, going through the S's right there. So I'm gonna have to work on that line, but now I at least know what I was doing wrong and I can refine it from there. I've always struggled a bit with the S's at Watkins Glen. I've had times when I've gotten it right, but then, you know, the next time I come back, I end up making the same mistakes again. So it's, for whatever reason, it just hasn't clicked for me what exactly the correct line there is.
Go ahead, man. Out there.
Right
Thank you,
side.
man. Appreciate it.
Clear by half. Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Got him.
All clear. Right side. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear.
Now we got him. That was hard racing right there. Love to see that. Caused both of us a lot of time there. Oh, we're off a little bit.
Jason, I'll let you round up here on the straightaway.
But we're in third. Let's see if we can run down the front two.
Gonna be 2 to go.
Only 2 laps to
Yeah,
go.
man, take it into turn 1.
Be smooth, get in that rhythm.
Oh, my tires got mad right there. Steven got through to the lead.
Nice save, Dylan.
Thank you. Didn't mean to do that, but it worked.
You can go really wide out of the
Didn't get
carousel.
after that,
You
too.
can.
Now your chance of catching and passing me has gone up significantly.
Yeah, I'm upset about the pit.
One more.
Last lap. Looks like we're going to be able to lock in a third place finish. As long as we don't make any mistakes. Our dream of trying to capture our first Watkins Glen win. Looks like we'll have to wait for another day. Steven Gilbert just putting on a show. Coming back from where he started all the way through the field up to the front. Great stuff. I need to lock in those S's. If I can figure out that part of the lap, I'll be pretty good. Or I'll be able to, that'll improve my lap time significantly. There's still obviously other places where I'm
Pushing
not
just a
hitting
little bit here, Dustin.
the optimal time. But yeah, you can run all the way off over here, which is what they do in real life, so it makes sense that they give you that much runoff there. Track limits are enforced there and out of turn 1, but on the exit of the carousel, you can run it out about as wide as you want. Good race, guys. That was really fun. Third place. We're going to gain 49 I rating.
Checker flag.
Third in the
Nice job
2
there,
car,
Dylan.
not
Hang
bad.
on there.
Thank you. I was
Good
completely
work.
sideways
Good work in there,
going up
guys.
the top of the hill.
Spotters, good job up there.
Ah,
Steven,
you guys are going to tell me I'm an idiot for pitting before the race?
no sir.
Too, that would have messed up my strat.
Steven, awesome win, man. Congrats. That was impressive.
Yeah, great win, man. I thought
Yeah,
I had you
25
there for
laps.
a little bit, and then I lost in turn 1. That was an amazing overtake, Theo. Oh, John Theo.
Dude, that was a lot of fun. That side-by-side battle with you there was awesome. That was really, really fun stuff.
So what are you guys running at the end of the race? Like time-wise?
119s. So the thing to know about these cars is that they run bias pipe tires, not radial tires. And the way that bias ply tires work in iRacing is that they will fall off pretty steadily on the early part of the run, and then they'll level out and they won't lose time again until they fall off the cliff right for like the last 20% of tire wear. What's more important with bias ply tires than wear is tire temperature. They're very temperature sensitive, but if you overheat them, if you pull it back a little bit, you can actually cool them down and get that grip that you lost back.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're only a...
So I was thinking they were going to continue to fall off the cliff, but you're saying that they had a limit.
Right, yeah, so they fall off like on, I'm no better on ovals, but like on most ovals, they'll fall off for about 10 laps at a pretty
On the drive,
consistent
go.
clip, and you'll lose about a second to 2 seconds a lap, and then they'll level off and you'll just run the same lap times, and they'll even pick up a little bit at the end of the run, and then when you hit that 20% mark, they absolutely fall off, and then you need to pit really quick because you're about to blow one.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
That.
Now, the other thing, and I made note of this, you'll see it when I'm watching the video, the way that you were lighting up your right front in turn 6 may have put you in tire trouble either way, because you do have to watch them. Actually, never.
You're saying the right front. So that's the turn the penultimate corner, right?
Yeah, second to last corner, you were smoking the tires almost every time you went through there, which that can make them really mad, but you probably would have been fine. My lowest tire is about 50%, is still above 50% wear at the end of the race.
Yeah, my left front is my lowest, and that's sitting at about 60%. For the first 5 laps or so, I'm doing 15s and early 16s, and then after that, I tend to move my braking point a little bit for the rest of the race and run like 18s and 19s.
Yeah, because towards the end of my 12-lap run at the end, I was running in the 18s. So that's why, I had done the math in my head. Okay, I can pick up 4 seconds a lap if I change, but the tires don't continue to be 4 seconds slower than the 18s. They just level off.
Right, yeah, so you would have continued running 18s for the entire rest of the race probably, and yeah, when you pit, you run 4 seconds a lap quicker right from the start, but then they fall off pretty quickly, and then you're right back to running 18s again. Morphe, thanks for tuning in, man.
So how do you know when you're in the car that the tires are going to go off? I thought you had to wait and go into the pits to see the tire wear and temperatures and all that.
Yeah.
Feel them.
Yeah, it's just feel. So, like I said, when they fall off of that cliff, you'll notice it. It's not a subtle difference in grip when they start going. And then when you get really close to blowing a tire, you'll also kind of start to feel a little bit of a wobble in the steering wheel. The spotter/crew chief also gives you a couple of auditory clues now when you're at, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think one of them hits it like maybe just after 50% wear and another one that's around 30% wear or something like that. So they'll give you a couple of auditory clues that your tires are starting to get worn. Okay, so the first one's at 50%. There's a second one too, and I think that one hits at around 30 or 35%.
All right, well, I learned a lot. Thanks, guys. I'll be back for the 10:31 with hopefully some better luck. Not luck, but brains.
Better strategy. Good luck, man. Have a good one. I won't be in that one, but it was good racing with you.
Yeah, man, you too. Nice finish.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that.
See you, mate.
Trying to actually think that this might be a cool one. Setting up a
Hey, John, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
Were you streaming that race? I want to see it from your perspective.
Yes, sir.
Could you chuck your link down in the chat? I'm going to check that out.
And the Twitch one, let me put that in for a second here. There, just changed to the name of the channel today, so I need to update the hotkey, but yeah. So the YouTube video won't be out until Friday morning, but the Twitch VOD will be up now as soon as I sign off.
Yeah, I'll check out the Twitch one. I might subscribe to YouTube. That was a really good race there, man. I'm just about to watch our replay.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. Great racing with you. I love that's what it's all about right there, when you find folks who you can race, with intensity. You're racing hard, but everyone's respectful and keeps it clean. I really like that. That was good racing, man.
Yeah, same back at you, man.
All right, so there we go. I actually want to watch that pass because that pass was pretty cool. So let me see. think this was it. It was with 2 to go. You can see he got loose right there. Try to get by him around to the outside here. Hold through there. Now we've got the inside through the next S. Hold through there. Now we're on the outside again. And he's got the inside, but we've got the better line for the exit. Bit of a drag race down here. Pulling him a little bit. I tried to pull it out to the point where he would just tuck in, but he did not. We get into the braking zone. He's still holding it on the inside line there. We're side by side through the carousel. And then just managed to get a better exit using the outside line and complete the pass and start gapping him a little bit. So yeah, 3rd place, podium finish in the... Hey, we got a podium in the podium car. How about that? Good stuff. Gain some more I rating on road. We're getting close to 2,000 I rating on road, actually. Picking up almost pretty much all of that I rating gain has been running oval series on road courses. We're also getting close to having an A499 on road as well, so that's good. I think we had it and then we lost it on Monday's race because we had, I think, 6 instrument points in that one, so we lost a bit, so we're working our way back to that. Only 70 points per Watkins Glen is going to be a drop. But, yeah, good race, good finish for us. You know, just keep doing the work and keep improving on road. You know, it's a long game to get from where I'm at to where I want to be. Ideally, I would like to be as proficient on road as I am on oval, which would make me a pretty good road racing driver. I don't think that would land me in the 5,000s on I rating. The road skill is a little bit different. But, you know, if we could get to like a 4K on road, that would be great. G. Benson, I'm going to sign off for the YouTube video, and we'll hear it on Twitch. So, yeah, thank you to the YouTube audience. Appreciate you guys. And so, yeah, if you like the video, please do click that like button, hit subscribe, and then go over to twitch.tv/John Theodore Live and click the heart to give me a follow. Thank you very much. Peace out, guys.